Hi guys, or should I say, g'day Shaylas. In this video I'm doing all the bits and bobs that I bought on a recent trip to Sydney and Melbourne. I love Australia and any chance I get to go back there and shop, obviously the plastic gets hammered. How much are you appreciating the tulips that I grew myself? Although this little guy here is looking like he had way too much tequila last night. Now I am wearing this Lacoste Fair Play jumper. There is a really funny story involving the phrase fair play. If you stay tuned to the very end, you will hear this story, although I'm warning you, it's rude. When I was in Sydney, I just had a good trot around Paddington, and the first thing I bought was this Wanderlust book. Now, Wanderlust means a strong desire for or impulse to wander or travel and explore the world. Now, I bought this book for my 30s because in my 30s I plan to travel even more. I want to visit so many countries that I haven't been to because the world is so amazing. I am a great believer in travel really does broaden the mind. Inside it says stuff like, I started to plan this trip, and then you fill it out. I'm doing things with, hardest thing to leave, where did you laugh, where did you walk, where were you drinking? God knows I'll be doing a lot of that. It's like a little diary, and then also it says such nice quotes all the way through, like, you've got to take life and ride it until the wheels fall off. I love that. And this book is just like perfect for me as a daydreamer. While I was in this shop, the girl when I was paying, because you can pay with contactless, was like, oh Joel, do you want a tip there? And I was like, oh honey, tap that actually means something very different where I'm from. So my answer to that is no, but I would like to pay. Mooching around Paddington, me being a shopaholic, obviously I went into Mecca. Mecca is a bit like Space NK in England. It's very much a chic beauty store, which naturally I was gravitated to. And I bought this Mecca anti-redness primer. Now the primer comes out green. If any of you have done colour theory, you will realise that green covers red. So as a primer, brilliant. Now I have found that I do need a little bit more than just one pump to cover the redness, you know. I do enjoy a night out. So far, so good. I'm enjoying it. Let's see if it makes it into an empties video. Now, if you watched my vlog in Australia, you will remember that I went to a shop and talked about crystals and spiritual life and all of that with a woman called Jeannie. What a legend. Now, she makes all her products and her brand is called Venustus. Yeah, I kind of got totally swept in, and she was like, and try this and try this and try this. And I was like, hell, I've got an hour on the meter, love. Like, you need to speed this up. But I did buy a summer face mist. Now, I hate winter. I'm just not made for grey skies. I'm just not really into all of that bag. I am a summer boy. And this face mist, she was like, you spray it on your face, spray it over your head. I'm gonna do it now. She was like, you spray it on your face like this, and then you go like this, and this, and this, and this, and you just spray the whole room. And I was like, you are absolutely batshit. But I love it, I'll have one. Next up, I have to thank blogger The Skincare Obsessive. He told me, in my last video when I was talking about styes, he told me to try this Somerville Eradikate. Now, I was like, oh God, I'm not sure. But then I saw it, and my friend, who is Australian, was like, doll, you need to get this in your life. So I was like, okay, cool, I'll get it. And what you do is you dip a cotton bud in, and then it goes through these two different layers. You can't shake the bottle. Obviously, it got severely shaken on the flight over, but it managed to settle. And then I put it on. I had a real brewer of a spot coming, and put it on overnight, and literally woke up in the morning, gone. It is the bee's knees. I went to Mag Nation in Melbourne. Oh my God, one of my favourite magazine stores ever. And I bought the latest copy of Serial magazine. Now I know you can get this in England, you can get it in America. I think it is American, but it's just like, dreamy interiors and travel and lifestyle. I love a magazine. I'm very much Generation magazine, and I like opening them, and like, especially when they're new and you just like finger your way through it. Divine. If you follow me on Snapchat, you will have seen that I purchased a new ring when I was in Sydney. This brass rope ring is by Jao Vaz. I think that's how you pronounce his name, and it's from a shop that's called, what is it called? I keep forgetting it, like I keep looking at my phone to read it. Sorry, Thanks, I Love You on Martin Place in Sydney. There we go. Jesus, Jules. Also, I thought it was a lot more expensive. I checked my bank balance and the dollar to pound ratio is so good. I think it was like £30. Winner! Honestly, I can't tell you how long I've been looking for a thumb ring. Literally ages. And then I found it in the shop, and I found them and I was looking at them, and there were loads of different types, but I've got quite big knuckles. And I just said to the shop assistant, I was like, whichever ring fits on this thumb, I don't care how much it is, I'm getting it. Luckily it wasn't extortionate, actually, come to think of it. I wouldn't say I purchased these, but I was given them aboard my flight. They are these Luxe neoprene bags. Now they give you these with all your products in, they give you a Luxe guide. Luxe guides are the chicest travel guides ever. But these, I just think, oh, they're so chic, aren't they? Just like put them in my bag. Like I think I'm gonna take them to Vietnam with me, but oh, dead. And then I'm just gonna throw this in there. It's not from Australia, but it arrived in the UK while I was in Australia. It's my new phone case from Society 6. I only just discovered Society 6. What the hell? Where have I been? This phone case is chic! Also, I very much like changing phone cases per season. Slightly ridiculous. I say fabulous. If you are a prude, I suggest you stop watching this video now. If you want to know the fair play story, get ready. So, a friend of mine is sleeping with a girl. He is doing her from behind, and yeah, he goes from one hole to another, and she turns around and goes, "Changing lanes, are we?" Fair play. If you enjoyed that story and if you enjoyed this video, please give me a thumbs up. As ever, Snapchat, Facebook, Twitter and Instagram are all at Jules Von Hepp. The blog is julesvonhepp.com, and the love of my life podcast is Jules and Sarah. It's out every Friday at 7 AM UK time, free on iTunes. Thank you so much for watching. Loads of love. Bye.